So here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot area, and then we'll hop into the car and run through some controls from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. And then underneath this tray section, not only is this a full-size spare wheel, but it's an alloy wheel as well. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 26,655. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. So, for example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer, but there's other bits of fuel economy information available, and other menus from your satellite navigation, vehicle systems, your audio, tyre pressures, so car settings and user settings menu, and then we're back round to the beginning again. If I back out to the steering wheel, the buttons that I was using to do that are just here. We've also got cruise control and speed limiter over that side of the steering wheel as well. On the left-hand side, we have stereo controls, phone controls, including voice activation for the phone as well. The phone controls can only be used after such time as you pair the phone up, which is done over on the touchscreen here. You can either hit the menu buttons down the bottom or use the touchscreen. So to pair your phone, for example, you would hit the phone icon just there and then follow the instructions on screen. We're going to cancel that. You'll see that this car has got the radio, of course. We've got DAB radio, FM and AM as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. Just go back a page to here. You'll see media is grayed out at the moment. That's because nothing is connected. You can connect up an auxiliary device, a USB device. You can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. And if you connect your smartphone up via its USB, you'll see there we have either Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, depending on what device you have. This car's also got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how that works on our website and on our YouTube channel. If you pop the car into reverse, you'll also see we have a full color reversing camera as well. Working our way down, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed and determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car. When you're happy with all of those settings, this button turns your air conditioning on, and you can see it's on by the light and the symbol just there. It will turn it off again, of course, as well. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. To override it, just readjust anything manually, and you'll be back on the manual setting. You'll see auto's now gone out. We have a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings on each. We can recirculate the air that's in the car or bring in fresh air from outside the car. If you're recirculating it, that's a great way of heating up or cooling down the car quickly depending on the temperatures you've set. And then we have our rear heated screen just there. This button will divert the car's air conditioning to the front screen. We then have 2 12-volt charging sockets, auxiliary and USB inputs. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. This button turns the parking sensors on and off. And then these 2 I'll show you up on the dial section here. So the green symbol that's just come onto the right of the speedometer, that's to let you know that we've turned on downhill brake control. We turn that off again. And then the sport that's come up in the rev counter section lets you know we put the car into sport mode or off again. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.